Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the concept of promissory note as well as the bill of exchange. So these are two negotiable instruments, and necessarily we need to understand the basic difference between promissory note as well as bill of exchange. So what is exactly meant by a promissory note? Promissory note is an instrument in writing containing an unconditional undertaking signed by the maker to pay a certain sum of money only to or to the order of a certain person or to the bearer of the instrument. Right. So there are two parties in a promissory note. First of all, there are that is meant by the drawer as well as the drawee. So promissory note basically means it's an undertaking by the debtor to the creditor. Okay, so I promise to pay the bearer of the instrument this much amount. So this is the demo of the promissory note, and these are the two parties involved in the promissory note. Okay, first one is the drawer, next one is the drawee. Then, in the case of a promissory note, it's an undertaking. It's a promise made by whom? It's a promise made by the debtor usually. Okay, so it's a commitment from the part of the debtor towards the creditor that I owe this much amount to you, to the supplier, right? And I will pay the amount as on this date, and it is properly stamped. So that is the concept of the promissory note. So two parties are there in the promissory note, that is one by the drawer and as well as the drawee. Drawer mostly the maker or the debtor, okay, and the drawee is the creditor. So we can summarize maybe, or we can say in another terms, the drawer is the buyer and the drawee is the supplier, like that, or the debtor or the creditor. So the debtor himself undertakes to pay a certain sum of money to the creditor, right? So that is the concept of promissory note. So a promissory note is an instrument, it's always in writing and it's an unconditional. Okay, so the terms and conditions, what are things specified in the promissory note is certain. And it is signed by the maker. Who is the maker? The debtor is the maker. To pay a certain sum of money only. So we are dealing with money only, right? To the order of a certain person or to the bearer of the instrument. So either to the creditor or to the some other persons which are suggested by the creditor or to the bearer of the instrument. So usually it is directed towards the creditor, okay, and it is drawn by the debtor. Only two parties are there in the promissory note. Okay, so first one is the customer, that is the drawer or the debtor, and the next one is the creditor or the supplier. And features of a promissory note, and it's a debt instrument, okay, debt negotiable instrument. Written promise from whom? From the debtor to the creditor. That is the speciality. And it is duly signed by the drawer or the promisor. That means the debtor. Then it's a fixed date of payment will be there. Parties remain same throughout. Fixed sum it is mentioned. Then it's a legal currency and it is already affixed by a revenue stamp. That is why. So that is the concept of promissory note. The next one is the bill of exchange. In promissory note, there are two parties, but in bill of exchange, there are three parties. Okay. So bill of exchange is an instrument in writing containing an unconditional order signed by the maker, directing certain person to pay a certain sum of money only to or to the order of certain person or to the bearer of the instrument. So bill of exchange is an instrument in writing. So both promissory note as well as bill of exchange are instrument in writing. And in the case of bill of exchange, it is drawn by the creditor. But in the case of promissory note, it is drawn by the debtor. So that is the main difference. And directing a certain person to pay a certain sum of money. So here the creditor directs the debtor to pay a certain sum of money, right? Either to him or to a third party. That is the concept. So this is the format of a bill of exchange. It is also properly stamped to make it a legal document. And three parties are involved in the bill of exchange. First one is the drawer. Here the supplier, the creditor is drawing the bill of exchange towards or against the drawee. That means the acceptor. So the creditor, the debtor. Okay, so the supplier is or the creditor is making the bill of exchange to the drawee, and the drawee must accept this bill of exchange. Okay, that is the concept. And the supplier maybe can mention the name of any third party in the bill of exchange against whom the money has to be paid by the drawee. Sometimes, usually, the payee may be the bank also. You may be head of the bill discounting concept and all. So sometimes the payee may be bank or any other party, which is suggested by the supplier. So there are three parties in a bill of exchange. First one is the drawer, second is the drawee, and next one is the payee. Okay. So the person who issues the bill is known as drawer. So who is the drawer in the case of bill of exchange? It is the creditor. The person to whom the bill is issued is known as drawee. So who is the drawee in the case of bill of exchange? It is the debtor. The person to whom the payment is made is known as payee in the case of bill of exchange. Sometimes it may be a bank or maybe the third beneficiary, which is already suggested by the drawer. Okay. And features of bill of exchange, it is a negotiable instrument. Written order is there. They have to be properly stamped to make it a legal document, duly signed by the drawee. So the signature and address of the drawer and drawee is mandatory in the case of bill of exchange. Right. The signature as well as the complete information regarding the creditor as well as the debtor is mandatory in the bill of exchange. The date of payment, and it is an unconditional order. And these are some of the basic difference between the bill of exchange and promissory note. Bill of exchange is written document drafted by the drawer on the drawee to pay a specified sum within the mentioned time period without any condition. Okay. That means from the creditor to the debtor. That is bill of exchange. But promissory note is a written promise made by the drawer. Here the drawer is the debtor to pay. So he is already undertaking, I will pay a definite sum of amount on the specified date to the creditor. It is drawn by the creditor. Bill of exchange is drawn by the creditor. Promissory note is drawn by the debtor. So parties involved in the case of bill of exchange, three parties are there: drawer, drawee, and payee. In the case of promissory note, only two parties are there, that is drawer and payee. Okay, in bill of exchange is an order to pay. Why order to pay? Because it's an order from the part of the creditor to the debtor. But in the case of promissory note, it's an undertaking. It's a promise to pay from the part of the debtor to the creditor. That is the main difference between bill of exchange and promissory note. Thank you.